Guys!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
This
it.
is fucking Portal! What's going on, YouTube? This is Darklight. We're coming at you with another Let's Play, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Now, a few of you guys requested I do at least one more episode of this, because there's a few different endings that you guys still want to see me go through that I have not done yet. Last time we got the Not Stanley ending, we got the Museum ending, we got the Confusion ending, and a couple other ones I can't think of right now. But this time we're going to do some of the other ones you guys want to see in this episode. But the first one we're going to do was not requested, it's just really easy to do. We're going to close this door behind us instead of leaving, and we're going to sit on our computer and wait for further instruction.
Couldn't handle the pressure. What if he
Right.
had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
He's got a
He had
point.
never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Right.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Let's just wait. Let's wait forever. It'll come to us one day. I know they won't leave me hanging. And then I died of starvation and dehydration. And I probably just ended up peeing in a corner in the office. I don't know. But just in case, somebody needed to give us some instruction, we weren't there, that would have been a disaster. Alright guys, so the next ending we're going to try to get today is called the Games ending. And in order to get that ending, you need to disobey the narrator's instructions all the way to the end here. And you're going to take the lift, but you're not going to take it all the way. What you're going to do is you're going to get on the lift here and you're going to jump from up there to that platform there. I didn't even know that you could access that catwalk. I never even thought to try, but we're going to do this right here. Boom.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Maybe. Explain
I'm not
yourself.
Your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
And now when it goes up
but
here...
the fact is that
Oh,
the story is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Maybe.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
He's like, look, okay, I spent all this time coming up with this ending for you. I wrote this whole plot for you, and now you're just going to go completely off charts and go just do whatever the fuck you want to? Asshole. Went through all this trouble. Alright, let's just follow the path here.
Now listen
All right.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But instead of doing that, we're going to disobey him again and go through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, bitch, I heard you. I heard you. We're going to go through the blue door again. He's going to be so salty. I
I
already
still
know.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
He wanted to make it as obvious as possible through this one, the big neon arrow. But I see there's still a blue door here, so we're going to disobey you once again.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I really do. I really want to know what's at the end of this road. What you got for me? What are you trying to hide from me?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
I'm pretty
Was it
satisfied.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Bitch, it might
Do you
be.
not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third
that's cool.
option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Hey, maybe I should get some fries. I don't need to worry about salting them because he's got plenty of salt for me to put on my fries. Oh, this looks nice. Looks like a good game.
I'm going to stop you there Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'd say more choices helps a little bit. We're gonna go with a good solid 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly
Yes.
there's something here that speaks to you.
Maybe
If
it's
I
all
can
the
be
orange.
honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Just pat yourself on the back. Pretty sure that you did a good job. Alright, let's see what you got for me.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I didn't even see the leaderboard. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough. My bad. We're gonna go with a solid 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now
really?
would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure,
Perfect.
why not?
Let me boot it up.
Let's take a look at... Oh, actually gonna boot me into a whole new game. I got you.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Okay.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's
Got
a very
you.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
It's
But of
deep,
course,
man.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Oh, that sound is awful, though. If I had to give you one piece of feedback, that baby reset sound, we're changing that. Also, your graphics could use a little bit. The gameplay could use a little changing. It's a lot needs to be changed. You know what? We're not gonna do this for 4 hours. You can burn. Oops, I'm so sorry. No,
Heartless
game over.
bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
He's just so salty.
Well,
What
Stanley,
the
is this any
shit?
better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
This
Well,
is
I'll say
legit
this, I'm done
Minecraft.
making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
You do that, fam. How do they even get permission to do this? This is
This will
fantastic.
go Here. No, here. And then...
Nice. Nice. You're doing good so far. Cheering you on there, buddy.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Good job,
made
buddy.
this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
It's beautiful.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
That's exactly what I wanted to do, is check it out from the inside.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Perfect.
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
All right, let's go mining. I can't even jump, though. This is going to be way difficult if I can't jump. This is legit Minecraft, guys. This is crazy. Let's go get some diamond. Yeah, that room was super comfortable. All the comfort of a prison cell with no bed or
My,
toilet. Or
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were going to be diving into caves and shit. But I was not prepared. But we're going to make the best out of it.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh shit, what was that sound? Holy shit, was that a zombie? Sounded like a zombie. At least it didn't run into any creepers. That would have been fucking terrible. Holy shit, guys!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
This
it.
is fucking Portal!
You, trapped in a glass box
Oh
with
my
no way out,
God!
listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself.
This
What
is
this
legit
game even
Portal,
supposed
guys!
to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Alright. Well, maybe we can find a portal gun and do some shit. How did they get permission to do this? This is wonderful. Do we get to do some puzzles? That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Alright, we gotta put the weighted cube. I forget the whole name for it. It's been a while.
Jeez.
Put it on the button. I'm so smart. My puzzle solving skills are off the charts. They're fantastic.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long.
All right, Dick.
Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Look, all of that was just completely uncalled for, okay? Just because I didn't go with your ending, didn't listen to your instructions, I feel bad, okay? But where the fuck are we right now? This is... Oh, shit! I didn't mean to fall into a freaking bottomless pit. Okay, where are we now? Some apartment complex? Is this where I live? What is going on? 508? Some unfinished rooms here? Okay. But where do I go, though? There's just a bunch of windy hallways, and I don't have a lighter or a flashlight or anything to guide my way. It's dark as shit in here. Can't see a damn thing. So where go and what do? Okay, guys, so after a few minutes of wandering around here, I did notice that there is this light at the end of this hallway, which is probably there to highlight something important. What the fuck is this? Is this where the narrator lives or something? Or where they're developing this game? I don't know. Or somebody's running the Stanley Parable? What is this fuckery? Is there something important in this room? Is this where all the magic happens? That looks like Sony Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. And like Photoshop or something. That legit looks like Vegas right there. That's like looks like the editing software that I use, funnily enough. Alright, nothing in here? Nothing important? Okay. Maybe that wasn't where I was supposed to go. Just... Okay! Hi.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. Mm-hmm. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Alright, so Basically, I'm going to be wandering around that apartment complex for all eternity. Alright, let's move on to the next ending, shall we? Alright guys, so the next ending I'm going to show you guys today is called the Zending, and in order to get this ending, you do the exact same thing that you did to get the game's ending. You disobey the narrator's instructions all the way to the end, you jump on the lift, jump from the lift to the catwalk, and you take that path all the way to the set of double doors, this red and blue door, only instead of going through the blue one, this time we're going to follow the narrator's instructions and go into the red door like he wants us to.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Sometimes.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Makes sense.
Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
True.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, all this decision making, all this running around, it's exhausting. Let's just chill out for a second. And yes, I am willing to follow your instructions sometimes, but only when I want to. I'm the one making decisions here, not you, Mr. Narrator. It's the Stanley Parable, not the Narrator Parable. I'm making the decisions, not you. Anyway, what do you have to show me? What are we doing?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What do you got for me? Oh my God!
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
It actually
If we
really
just stay
is beautiful.
Right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Yeah.
I actually feel happy.
Yeah, I feel that. God, I don't know if you guys know, but I actually absolutely love space and the cosmos. It's one of my favorite things. So this is actually really beautiful. Well done, narrator. Well done. With all the blue lights, too. Just absolutely gorgeous. I really feel tranquil right now. I feel very zen. Way to go with the Zending. Oh, and the dancing lights, too. Wow. You know, I don't do drugs, but I feel like if I were tripping balls, this would be amazing right now. I feel very at peace, guys. Really. Oh, and now you're gonna show me green lights too? Wow. Nice. This really reminds me of Final Fantasy VII and the live stream. That's really what this reminds me of right here. And I love Final Fantasy VII to pieces. One of my favorite games. And I've played multiple times. And just this live stream thing. Beautiful. However, we can't continue on the story like this. I wonder if I can jump off the edge. No? Okay, cool. But yeah, I can't continue on the story watching this. I'm sure there are more effects that it's going to show me, but I don't want to bore you guys too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the place I was.
Wait. Where are you going?
This is not the place that I was at. This whole thing changed. What the hell?
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I don't mean to take this away from you, buddy, but, I mean, we got other considerations to make. This is about more than you and me, okay?
Please,
it's about the audience.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
The show must go on, narrator. Come on. Just, Geronimo!
No!
Woo! Owie.
Oh,
My legs!
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I cannot move and my legs are starting to smell a little bit like almonds. I do not think this is a good sign. So we're going to go back and see if there's anything else he's going to say. Oh my God, guys.
There.
The pink with the green and...
This is what you
beautiful.
want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
You just lay on this platform and just rest here for eternity. That would be perfect. But the show must go on! Guys, I can't be lured into just standing here forever.
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Nah, I'm sorry. I don't want to leave either, narrator, but we gotta do things for the audience.
No, what do you just
the
not
band?
believe me? What can I say to convince you?
For the band? For the band? Alright, let's do this. I'm sure that I have to jump off this multiple times, what it seems.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I actually...
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw
so
yourself
bad.
from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad, guys. I really do. I feel bad for the narrator. I know I'm ruining everything he worked so hard to put together. But the show must go on,
Maybe
guys.
you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
I'm sorry.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I'm so sorry. My legs must be killing me at this point. I've jumped from this platform 4 times now. Owie!
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, imagine having to jump from a platform 5 times to die. Like, this, by the end of it, I'm practically crawling off the edge. Like, oh, I feel terrible. But, like I said, show must go on. Alright guys, so the next ending that we're going to get is called the Broom Closet Ending, and I had multiple people ask me to do this one, because I had not done it yet. They want to see me do this. So what you do to get this ending, you follow his instructions through the office, through the meeting room, and you go into this broom closet here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
And so instead of doing that, you just literally wait until he gets pissed off. That's basically what you have to do. It might take a minute.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But you know, I like this broom closet. It's nice and cozy.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm assuming FA means fuck all, meaning nothing. Oh, the nostalgic smell of mop water.
Still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's like I spent all this time crafting this well-thought-out game for you. I came up with all these awesome endings.
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. It didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Oh, yeah, but this is what we're going to do.
To you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I think a couple of you guys actually did say that to me.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, there's no need for that. That was completely unnecessary. But guys, I see what you did there. I see.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
That's exactly what happened, buddy.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Glad you're concerned about my well-being.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right,
nailed
when
it.
you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nailed it. Alright, I don't think he actually has anything else to say right now, so what we're going to do is just leave like he wants us to.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Is that a challenge, narrator? Is that a challenge? Because we're going to do the exact same shit. We're going to go right back into the broom closet.
Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Okay, so that's harsh.
There's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
All right, narrator, you're getting a little salty. All right, just a little bit. All right, is that all you have to say now? Can't do anything else? All right, I think that was all there is to the Broom Closet ending. Not so much an ending, but just a side thing. See what you guys did there. That's my favorite one. It's my favorite ending. You should totally do the Broom Closet ending. Alright guys, so the next ending we're going to try to get today is called the Escape Pod ending. In order to get that one, you follow the narrator's instructions all the way to the end, and you get to your boss's office, but instead of completely walking in, we're just going to kind of shuffle our way forward and let the doors close in our face, if possible. It's easy to get locked in, so you want to make sure you don't walk in too much. There we go. There we go. Okay, so once the doors close and you're locked out, all the doors here unlock, and you can now go back downstairs. Or maybe... Okay, there we go. There's the executive bathroom. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss has suffered losses, that's when... then that's what the boss chose. Interesting. But anyway, it's like that the poem on the wall is different every single time. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back downstairs and go back to Stanley's office. So just 1 second, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, here we go. We are back at Stanley's office. But instead of it being the office, it's a completely different room. What the fuck? Guys. Okay. This isn't my office! You are now leaving. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's just leave then. Escape pod bay, floor 760. Why does this office have an escape pod? What were you guys planning for? What eventuality were you prepping for? Nuclear explosion, maybe? Maybe there's a reactor here somewhere that can explode? Actually, there kind of is, now that I think about it, with one of the other endings. But anyway, we're going to completely go up the stairs until we get to this escape pod. 7:59, so... Okay, basically for the last few minutes I've just been walking in circles going upstairs until I get to floor 760. That's where it said the escape pod was. Here we go. Escape pod launch bay. Finally! And just unnecessary monotony there. Could you not have made the escape pod just, like, in the next room? It's so dark in here. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. Guys, I guess I'll just go straight forward into the darkness? Possibly? Maybe? Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Follow the light! The light in the darkness! And here we go. Okay. White bar. I can't look around either. I don't know what's going on anymore. So the next ending we're going to get is called the Out of the Map ending. In order to get that, you have to get up on this desk at 434, but you can't really jump, so you just kind of run onto the chair, crouch here, and come out of the window here. There we go. And then you just kind of fall. Oh, shit! Fall! I wasn't expecting to fall.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Way to pat yourself on the back there.
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
He actually does two different things from what I hear if you select yes or no, but we're going to go yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
True.
You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Wonderful. Are you going to sing? Is that what's going to happen?
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
It's true.
But the truth must be told. He was not very old, and was quite particularly gangly.
Gangly?
What Stanley liked most was
Motherfucker.
buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He
Love me
did
some
it
buttons.
all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Okay.
Which is why he is in this parable.
It's true.
And lives an existence quite terrible.
Yeah, kind
And
of
if
terrible.
you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Beautiful narrator. Well written. I appreciate that little song about me. Well, I think that's actually all there is to the ending, and I think you just have to restart, basically, at this point. Alright guys, the next ending we're going to get is called the Heaven Ending. In order to get that, you have to go to these specific computer consoles.
Stanley thought to himself, am I sure that the order...
You have to go to these specific computer consoles in a certain order in order to activate this ending. So what you do is you go to 419, not here. You go to 419 before this point, which is in this office, 421, 418, 419. And you have to hit this computer here. Boop. Click on that. Boom. Input received. Nice. And then you have to restart the game. The second computer that you have to input is at 423, which is in the second room with computers, in this corner here. Boop. And then you have to restart the game again. Now, in order to find the third computer that you actually need to go up to your boss's office, but instead of going inside, there's his secretary's desk right here, and you just activate this computer here, and you restart again. Computer number 4 is at 434,
Stanley
right
knew the
across
office
here.
layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Right
Just
here, actually.
a matter of time.
And haboop. I said haboop. Haboop. Can I hit the thing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I had difficulty getting to the computer because of the damn chair. And then you restart one more time. It's a nice day to start again. And then in order to complete this ending, you just go back to Stanley's computer and activate his own computer. Boop. Input received. Nice. And it teleports you to the Heaven Ending. Nice. What lies in store for us here? That's the question. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Wow. My heaven involves a lot of colored buttons. It's more buttons than I can push. It's amazing. The best heaven with the buttons. I love me some buttons. In full color, in full 3D. Just push buttons all day. And be happy. And I can push them for as long as I want to, in whatever order I want to. And I can just be happy, guys. I can just be happy forever. Okay, guys, so I think I just have one more big ending to show you guys, and I think it's going to be perfect to end this series on. If you guys remember, I think the first ending I ever got in this, I followed all of the narrator's instructions all the way to the end and shut down the mind control facility. And we're going to do that exact same thing, only this time, instead of shutting it down, we're going to try to take control for ourselves. Mind control controls idle, awaiting input. This platform is longer than I remember it being.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Or, check it, Stanley's power went right to his head and decided to take over this bitch. I'm the boss now!
You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they
I
kept
really
you
did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that
Yes.
what you wanted? Control?
Yes, control is everything.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You
True.
were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
Yeah.
you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have
Okay.
nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How
Word?
long until detonation then?
What the fuck?
Let's say 2 minutes.
So did this thing
now
even
this
have...
is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
self-destruct
It's
until
your
he just
time
decided?
to shine. You are the star. It's your story
shit.
now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere
Dick.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh, is there a code I can put in here?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yes, I actually really would.
Solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
It's like a
Of
god.
course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
That's true, that did happen.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These
Yay,
are
thanks,
precious
buddy.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Appreciate it there.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah,
Or did
basically.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
I wasn't
Running
sure.
From button to button, screen
That
to
is
screen,
exactly what I'm
clicking
doing
on
right now.
Every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, not really.
Do you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10?
I don't know.
100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley
You
died
are
again.
demented. You know that?
And Stanley died again.
Goodbye, employee 427.
Take
30
a look at the
seconds.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Shit!
seconds until a big boom
Run.
and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Wow,
Will you
he
cling
is
desperately to
evil
your
as shit.
frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Perfectly timed. Wow, what a note to end this series on. Just helplessly running from button to button, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. But really, there is no good solution, is there? There's no way to fix that scenario. You just die no matter what you do. All part of the joke, really. Awesome. Alright guys, so that was the Stanley Parable. Man, this was a really fun series to do, and I really didn't think I was going to go through pretty much all the endings of this, but here we are on the 3rd episode. Really glad that you guys have enjoyed this so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and share this video with your friends. It really and truly means a lot more to me than you guys know. It really helps me out getting that kind of exposure. Do me a favor and drop some comments too. Let's talk about this awesome game. I love hearing from you guys. I just love chatting with you guys. It really and truly makes my day. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, you guys know that I'd love to have you guys as a member of the Darklight family, and then we'll continue a brand new journey together again very, very soon. And until then, may your dreams light your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.